Welcome to the Christian Nutrition Show, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales chronologically. And by we, I mean just me.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the wizard of Wiz, if ever a wiz there was.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, not the wizard you were expecting, eh? You were expecting the Wizard of Oz, maybe? No, silly boy, this is the Wizard of Oz! Ha 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 ha! The Wizard of Oz was released in October of 2007! And I know what you're thinking. Wizard of Oz, huh? Was this written by somebody special? Did somebody special write this? In fact, you're correct. Phil Vischer wrote this episode, the very last episode he actually wrote. That's right, the creator of VeggieTales. The last episode he wrote was in 2007. We're in 2016 now. It's a scary thought. Now, actually, back in 2004, he wrote Lord of the Beans and The Wizard of Oz at the same time, but apparently they had legal issues with New Line Cinema and Lord of the Beans that actually they delayed making The Wizard of Oz. I guess New Line Cinema didn't really like how direct the parody was of Lord of the Beans, so they had to, I guess, avoid it to a lesser extent with this episode, but we'll get into that. As you might have saw in the last episode, I have the scary cover for The Wizard of Oz, what The Wizard of Oz is parodying. And do you think they were trying to sell it to adults? Because I think they're trying to sell it to adults. What do you think? I mean, it doesn't look like the nice cover you would see anywhere else. This is the only time I've ever seen a scary cover for this movie. And no, the movie's not any different. This isn't like the R-rated cut. I just double checked. It's still G. Now, let's review The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Hi kids, and welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry the Cucumber.
Who keeps playing the standard definition of VeggieTales? This is getting really annoying. HD or bust.
Hi kids, and welcome to VeggieTales. I'm Bob the Tomato.
And I'm Larry the Cucumber.
Oh wow, I couldn't even tell Larry was sad before because standard definition is for peasants. Now in high def, I can actually really feel the emotion. It makes all the difference. It's clear that Larry is sad emoji face.
See this?
It's a,
Aardvark. It's an aardvark, Bob.
Duh, that was super obvious.
Have you ever been to Shipshawana?
in Indiana? The Amish community?
That's the one. It's full of craft shows. They're crazy about them.
I am so confused right now.
My dad went to Shipshawana, Bob, and he bought this aardvark kit. Spent 3 weeks putting it together. He loves this aardvark. You pull his tail and his tongue shoots out and picks stuff up.
So, what is the issue exactly?
I broke it, Bob. I wanted to see how many times he could shoot his tongue out in a minute. I was up to 48 when this happened.
Oh dear.
He loves this aardvark, Bob, and I'm afraid he won't love me anymore. I can't go back home. I just can't go back home.
Well, we're 3 minutes in this episode and I've already given up all hope on Larry. That's a new record. He's right about his father not being able to forgive him. I'm not even his father and I can't even forgive him for breaking his father's aardvark. It's not even my aardvark. I still can't forgive him.
Dad! Hey, Dad!
Junior, the bane of my existence. The reason I see a psychotherapist. The reason I need NyQuil every night just to get 10 minutes of sleep. Junior.
Tarnation, Tutu! You must be the slowest dog in Kansas!
Is Junior stupid? And I mean legitimately stupid. Like, doi. I mean, is it just possible he's mentally slow and we have all missed it?
Not now, Darby. Miss Poopsie is thirsty.
But
Here, Miss Poopsie, drink up. Don't get jealous, Francine. You're next.
I think Mr. Lunt may be going insane. He may be going crazy. He just needs a woman in his life. And Larry seems to be hogging the only attractive one in this show, the super kind Petunia. As it turns out, Junior lives on a dental floss farm. I'm not joking. They grow different flavors of dental floss like cinnamon and original and mint. If you think that's how dental floss is made, then I highly recommend pausing this video, doing a quick Google search, and you're welcome. Knowledge is power. You don't want to look dumb. Not like Junior. He just thought a pig was a dog, people. Do you want to be like Junior? Don't be like Junior. So Junior bugs his father about going to an amusement park called the Land of Oz. Ha ha, very funny, VeggieTales. I get it. Junior's dad says no, and then Junior says they can use his college tuition money that they have been saving up. I actually agree with Junior here. If anyone thinks he's going to college after that statement about the pig being a dog, I mean, he's not going. There's no way. Junior then walks off in a fit of rage.
I know what you're thinking. You're wishing you could be somewhere else. Somewhere over the rainbow.
No way, are they actually going to sing Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz? If they thought they were having issues with Lord of the Beans and copyright stuff, they're gonna have a real issue now.
Over the rainbow? How would I go over a rainbow? It's water droplets refracting sunlight.
Oh, now Junior wants to be smart. You see, he didn't know a pig from a dog, but he knows how rainbows are created. I don't get it.
No, the place I want to go is beyond the barn.
Come again?
Beyond the barn.
Cue the musical number.
Somewhere beyond the barn, far from this lousy farm.
Junior singing equals me skipping. Junior then gets bullied by the same veggie from The Search for Samson's Hairbrush Part 1, which is actually a pretty good review if I am tooting my own horn. Check out that review and you'll understand this is the same exact bully from that episode, where he tells him his dad doesn't love him if he can't go to the amusement park. A tornado then hits Junior's farm. I think that's the appropriate response to that dumbness that just came out of the bully's mouth, and he asks what to do if caught in a tornado. Junior chooses to ignore the ditch and then gets inside a flimsy trailer. Seriously, make up your mind on whether you're going to be dumb or smart. Their trailer goes flying off and they finally land in a land, which means we get the classic line of,
Tutu, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Is there a beautiful fairy inside that big round ball?
No, a beautiful fairy is that big round ball.
Oops.
Hope you learned your lesson, Junior. Big is beautiful. Unless it's too big, then that's just gross.
I am Splendid the sweet but non-fattening fairy. These cute little creatures are the munchies, and you are in Munchieland.
Okay, are we gonna follow the Yellow Brick Road now?
Follow old Yellow McToad! Follow old Yellow McToad!
Follow old yellow McToad.
Follow a Yellow McToad. Follow a Yellow McToad. Who wrote this script? Is this a joke? Well, it is VeggieTales. Okay, fair enough. My bad. It is a joke. I'm going crazy.
Got any comic books?
Who is it?
Game Boy, iPod, Blender, Magnetic Chess, Pocket Scrabble?
Talking candy corn?
Wait one darn tootin' second. Is that Mr. Lund as a scarecrow?
The problem, as you can see, is that I am stuck on a pole with nothing to do.
Well, you are a scarecrow.
I don't get it, Junior. You're half stupid and half smart in this episode. There's no consistency. Who are you? What is your character? You're confusing me. Junior then gets Mr. Lunt as the Scarecrow and Larry as the Tin Man to join his crew. He offers to pay for them all to go to the land of Oz with him.
It's time to see the wizard, the wizard of Oz.
La 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 la. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Silly song time? Well, I guess it's time for another average silly song, part of the show where we get incredibly depressed about how average silly songs have become since the 90s.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. Even if it has a monkey kind of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Look, there it goes. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a monkey or an ape.
It's very simple, Bob. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
I'm interested. Keep going. Don't stop for me.
If it's a nickel or a salad or a pillow, if it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Wait a second. My pillow doesn't have a tail, so it's an ape. I'm so confused right now.
A camera has no tail.
It's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape.
Larry is certifiably insane.
The lady at the zoo said it, and who am I to tell her that she's wrong? If there's a tail, it's a monkey. No tail, ape. It's easy.
Larry, this is a disaster.
It's a monkey.
Larry, that's a cow.
Okay, this is now an instant classic. Right there with Pizza Angel and pretty much any silly song from the 90s.
Ohioans
And fifers.
and mares.
Oh my!
Ohioans and fifers and mares.
Oh my!
Ohioans and fifers and mares.
Oh my!
We return back to our main story where Junior adds his last member to the party, which is Pa Grape as the lion. You know what? I'm seeing a connection between this and Chronicles. In Chronicles of Narnia, the lion was God. Like, you know, the lion represented God. Here, Pa Grape is the lion. But in the Jonah movie, Pa Grape was also God. He voiced God. Wow, this goes deeper than I thought.
These aren't flowers at all. They're
What?
puppies.
Puppies?
whole field of puppies.
Aw, could you imagine if puppies grew up in fields as little puppy flowers? That's so cute. I mean, I'm a man. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna chop some wood now. Okay, all right.
Looks like we need to take a little trip to the land of Haas. Oh, can we ride the roller coaster? No, we're not gonna ride the roller.
What about that spinny ride where you stick to the wall?
Ooh, get off the screen. I want to see more puppy flowers.
Welcome, travelers, to the land of Haas, funnest place on earth.
Archibald is a wizard? This changes everything I knew about him. Junior then pays everyone's admission fee into the land of Haas, where all of his friends enjoy themselves immensely. Even he enjoys himself. Literally nothing goes wrong. Archibald then tells Junior that there's another part of the park with even more fun in it. Craziness. All Junior has to do is pay another fee. But Junior learns the hard reality of life. Things are run by money in the real world, a real shocker. His friends then head back home to see their parents. Junior then cops an attitude on Archibald and ruins his business by telling people that Archibald wants people to pay money to get into his park. No, duh. Well, anyways, the madness is too much for me to stand. Junior then gets trapped in a dungeon where the bully picks on him. Doesn't matter, as Mr. Lunt, Larry, and Pa Grape rescue him.
You and all your friends are gonna wish you were back in that dump.
Wait, what? What caused him to throw the bucket of water on the vegetable? He's a vegetable. Like, he might rot in a week.
Are you melting?
No, but I'm all wet. What'd you go and do that for? I wasn't gonna hurt ya.
Wow, so the bully is still a wuss. You know, we learned this in Samson's hairbrush, but do we have to learn it again?
We've been looking all over for ya.
Mom?
Why are your friends dressed up like evil minions?
I'm confused. Is this Junior's fantasy still, or is this real life entering from stage left? Like, what's going on?
Boys, put down those mops. You can put an eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Don't you want to go home, Dobby?
I don't even know how.
Physically or mentally, because I think you're due to have a brilliant moment followed by a stupid moment. Any moment now. Madame Blueberry then helps Junior get home and abandon all of his new friends. Great moral lesson there, guys. Junior comes home and this awkward scene takes place.
Mr. O'Gill? Farmer O'Gill, sir?
Darby!
I was wondering if I could have a job.
Dude, nothing happened. You ran away from home and a tornado hit. Like, you didn't go anywhere, you didn't do anything, you didn't spend any of the money.
My son. My son.
I mean, was Junior missing for like a really long time? I'm confused now.
Don't just stand there. Get a cake. Get ice cream. Go rent one of those big bouncy castles. We're gonna have a party.
Wait. You can rent a bouncy castle and throw a party for your son, but you can't send him to an amusement park. Was there a moral lesson to not going to the amusement park, or was it funds? I'm confused because that wasn't really clear. I thought it was because you just didn't have money because you're a farmer. But apparently it was a moral lesson. I don't even know anymore.
I don't get it. Didn't he run off and spend all the money?
So was the land of Haas real? I mean, I know it's like real, but did he actually go? It doesn't make any sense because Mr. Lund, who works on the farm, was a scarecrow. And Pa Grape, who works on the farm as well, was a lion. I thought it was just a dream. Was it not just a dream? Be consistent, VeggieTales.
My son was lost, but now he's found. He was dead to me, but now he's alive again.
He was dead to you? What the heck is even going on anymore? VeggieTales, this doesn't make any sense. Was that a fantasy or not? Did he really take money and really go to the land of Haas? Did he really go and what we saw was like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Pa Grape, Mr. Lunt, Scarecrow, Lion. If he didn't really go and really spend all of his college tuition, then why is Junior's dad acting like he betrayed him? But if he did go and did spend all of his college tuition, why was Mr. Lunt there as a scarecrow and why was Pa Grape there as a lion? It just doesn't make any sense. Who was smoking something when writing this episode? Oh, wait, that was Phil Vischer, the creator of VeggieTales. Is it okay to criticize him, or am I gonna get, is that taboo?
I'm sorry.
I know, Darby. I know.
To talk about what we learned today.
Life's too long, God has a lot to say.
Aw, Bob is finally happy.
How great is the love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. 1 John 3:1.
God made you special.
And he loves you very, very much, no matter what.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
And that was The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Where over the rainbow, way up high.
Wow, that was actually unexpected. I wonder if that will be a legal issue. Well, it was like 9 years ago, so if it was, that's already passed. We'll look into that later, I guess. Regardless of all that, this was a complete unnecessary retelling of The Wizard of Oz. I keep wanting to say Wonderful Wizard of Oz. It's The Wizard of Oz. It was completely unnecessary. It just retold the exact same story with a little twist of Bible in there. And the little twist of Bible is actually what makes the whole thing confusing, because they didn't really change enough to make it. So Junior's dad feeling betrayed from a fan, it doesn't make any sense. So was this episode good? No. Was it incredibly average? Yes. Was it worth watching? Not ever again. Could the Prodigal Son story been told better as an original story? Most definitely. Was the Monkey Silly song amazing though? Heck yes. That was the best part of this episode and the redeeming factor to make it worth watching. Stay tuned as next time we review. Well, I was thinking we could do the Pirates VeggieTales movie. That's technically next in the succession. You know, it's the first thing that came out in 2008. But there's something else that came out before the Pirates movie, yet after Wonderful Wizard of Oz, that I think it requires us looking at it. I won't tell you what it is yet. You'll find out. So stay tuned, as next time we review, I'm not telling you yet. So really, stay tuned as next week we review a surprise. Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much. Bye!